pushing me with his little feet. Look at these feet! Delicious little feet. Didn't Daddy say he was gonna eat these feet? Well, he didn't. So guess what? Mommy's gonna eat the feet. I love the feet. I love the feet. Look at those teeth. Oh dear. Things are sharp. Good morning, everybody. We're getting ready to go. We only have one stop in the city. We had a couple cancellations, so that's not a bad thing. And we're taking the dogs with us today because we're going to go to the park, let them run. And of course, man, you're really sharpening those teeth on my finger, mister. A razor sharp. This morning Kurt got up a little later than I did. We got pretty early. Mornings are one of my favorite times during the day. I like it especially because now we kind of have a little bit of a routine going. I'm really looking for like routines, and I notice when I kind of put my guard down, we start to develop a routine without it being so like controlled. So this is what we've been doing. We get up, Plu goes in his bouncer, plays for like, I'd say probably like 15-20 minutes or something like that. Sometimes a little longer, it depends. Right, Plu? I'm telling them our morning routine. And then, meanwhile, I'm cleaning up the apartment. I usually kind of go from like room to room, straighten everything up, clean, of course, the cat's litter box and all this stuff. And then by the time I'm finished is usually when he's ready to get out of his bouncer. And then we spend some time together sitting on the chair in front of the TV. He eats, drinks his milk, right? And then we snuggle for a little bit and play. And then I move him over here. Yeah. I move you over here. Set up a little PlayStation for him with his basket full of toys and his those little mat things that we have for him. And he plays for probably half an hour or so. And then he really starts to get tired, and then it's time for a nap. Meanwhile, I can get office work done and do some editing that, of course, I'm always behind on. And then he naps, and then slowly Kurt gets up, and then we have breakfast. So that's our routine now. He didn't need all that extra playtime before, but now he does. So typically he goes back to sleep around 8:30 or so. So. Why do I always say so? And then I always say anyway. So anyway, I need to stop that. Anyway, so yeah. There you go. That's our morning routine. Nothing too complicated, and then we make breakfast. Today, after we come back from the park, Kurt and I are gonna film a special video for the channel. Basically about our relationship. I was thinking today when I was taking my shower. Plu, I'm talking about something. How your parents met. Are you interested in that story? Not so much? Alright. So I was thinking this morning, I'm like, maybe we shouldn't do this video because it was kind of like, basically going through, it's a tag, so there's some questions about how you met and your first kiss and all this stuff. I was thinking maybe we shouldn't do this video because I get the feeling like there's a lot of these videos online, and basically there's some value to it. Like, it's interesting always to hear someone else's story. But at the same time, I feel like people like use it to, maybe in some way, like they look to other people's story and kind of idolize their story and then feel worse about their particular situation if they're not in a relationship or whatever. So I wouldn't want to come across as having a perfect relationship, as a lot of these videos come across as. Hopefully you can see in our vlogs that our relationship is far from perfect. We have a lot of ups and downs and stuff. But I guess more, I would think that the value in a video like that would be for Plu at some point to see, and also I guess just to get to know us a little bit better. So I was kind of going back and forth on it, and I think we'll probably do it. So we're back at Secaucus Greenway, and so there's a puzzle. Yesterday when we were here, I'm going to try and find this geocache basically. So yesterday when, please excuse the dogs, they're going nuts out. Yesterday when we were here, we found that millstone and it didn't have the snow on it. So I took a picture of each side of the millstone, and there's something written on each side.
So I think, you have it written down? All right, let's see here.
So the code, there's an actual puzzle here.
Okay, you ready?
Ready.
The final cache is going to be located at 40, 48 dot, right? AAB, whatever those letters are.
AAB.
And 74, 03 dot CCD.
CCD. Okay.
So now...
So A is...
How many alternate names are listed for the town that you are in, including the current one?
I'm pulling up this picture. So you tell me. Here, look at the picture. Here's the picture.
Secaucus.
Look at the picture.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
The square root is the number for A. What's the square root of 9? 3?
3.
So 3, 3.
So 3. 3 is A?
Yep, 3 is A.
Okay.
What kind of beaver is listed?
Giant beaver.
The number of letters in the word preceding beaver is B.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So B is 5.
Okay.
So it's going to go, so far it's 3, 3, 5.
C.
Okay, the millstone was donated in memory of who?
Arthur Tracy. Yeah. Okay.
The number of letters in his first name
is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Minus the number of letters in his last name.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Will give you C.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 1, 2,
0.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3.
The number of letters in his last will give you C. So
C.
it's 0.
0. Okay.
So it's 0, 0.
Uh-huh.
And then the last number is, in all of the writing in the ground around the millstone, how many hyphens are there?
Oh, jeez.
I can go find out. How many hyphens in all of the writing around the millstone, right? Or do you have all the pictures?
You go find that one and I'll get Plu dressed. So the only thing we're missing is D. There was only one hyphen?
Mm-hmm. 1.
Alright, so the coordinates are 4, 0, 4, 8. Dot 3, 3, 5.
Okay.
The next set is 7, 4, 0, 3. Dot 0, 0, 1.
We're on now, it's on the end there towards the north. Looks like it, but over there, beneath us, but not below the bridge. Alright.
So it's on the other side of this bridge. So excited. I feel like we're gonna find it today. Hopefully it's gonna be a good one. Alright, so this is the area. There are a lot of rocks here, so 4048 335.
335.
Uh-huh.
And then 7403.
Uh-huh.
So it's even further out. Okay, 7403.
Uh-huh.
What? 001?
001.
And then 4048 335.
48 335. Is there any way to check inside this thing? Oh, but he said under a rock, right?
Under you, but not under the bridge.
Oh, wow.
Think that's it?
There
I'm
it
going
is.
to see what these coordinates are.
Yeah, but the coordinates are a little off that of this. Toulouse, get out of my way. Pink actually found it then.
Really? You did?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because she was right here.
40, 2997. That's it.
All right.
All right, look. We've been searching for this for months. And it really was here.
Mm-hmm.
We thought it was a joke.
Look at what we got here. We have little plane, car, another car.
Careful, careful. That's why I said you want me to hold on to the dogs. You know, use the back of the bench to hold things up with.
Earrings. These are the couple coins that someone said that they left.
Oh.
A guitar thing. And a pencil for the logbook. I'm gonna sign the logbook.
Yes.
But I was saying that I think we should leave the travel bug that we got from North Carolina here. No?
Okay, yeah. This one then. It's the skateboard one, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Because this one was supposed to go near the airport, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
So we'll leave the skateboard. This is the travel bug that we got in North Carolina.
Yep.
Because this is a pretty cool geocache.
Yeah.
And then we'll also leave something, take something. So what would you like to take?
Plane. What do you want to take?
The plane?
Yeah, what do you want to take?
Okay. Let's take the plane. What are we going to leave?
We either have coins or the bars.
Okay. Let's leave a gold bar.
Okay.
We found it.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad we found it though.
Yeah.
We stopped at the dog park to let the dogs run a little bit. But it's cute. It has a little mailbox. And a hydrant. It's really cute.
What are you doing? You're going to eat something you're not going to like? You're going to eat something that's going to end up killing you. Now knock it off.
You're on borrowed time, dog. You're on borrowed.
It's like licking and eating.
I don't think he's gonna eat anything. Okay, so here
He
it
was
is.
doing that thing. We put it in his mouth and like does that rapid jaw movement.
Yeah, he's processing. We always do this every time we go into a dog park. They start like, and they work their way around the perimeter. And it's interesting also that they go together, isn't it?
Yeah. They're little.
Yeah.
They do sniff a lot.
Oh, those are nice. They've got gel in
Yeah,
it.
the gel part. I thought this is the part that went on top. But you put it underneath.
Mm-hmm.
And then it stays in place. Instead of sliding all over the place like I was doing. There, so now I got practically brand new shoe. With a nice little sole. Hey.
You feel comfortable?
Yeah.
Cool, dude. What are you doing over here, Mr. Tone? Playing with some string? I made a little homemade toy for him,
Yeah.
so he can't choke on it. Uh-oh. Sassy, sassy. I just tied 2 little pieces on this round part, so he's just been holding it. Kurt's watching him, making sure that he doesn't choke himself. It's weird because he doesn't want to play with any, like, toys. He just wants
Yeah, it
to
is
play
weird.
with stuff.
I wonder if that means, but I wonder if you got a toy that looked like that too.
Well,
And you didn't want anything to do with the phone, right?
He doesn't really want anything to do with this. For example, his toy. This, yeah, he's interested in it, but this he can play with for like ever. He likes that. Yeah. He loves this to hold this thing. You know, it's like the simplest of simplest things. Like really
He's into the
float his boat. What's the score?
13-7, Denver, third quarter. They just started the third quarter, so there's still plenty of time. All they need is one touchdown and they got it. But it's just so bizarre because Carolina's playing. I don't know. They were like beating everybody up on the way to the Super Bowl, and now they're playing like, and they're having such a hard time.
I was working on Plu's album. I guess I do show you what I'm working on. So I printed out Plu's pictures and organized them by month. And so I've been working on this album of his. Huh?
Yeah, I'm listening. Looks good.
So this is 12-week pictures, 33 weeks.
Wow.
I got this page done. June 1st, beginning of Plu's birth month, and the day that Plu was born. Pulled out from the depths of the swamp.
From the depths. Yep. Pull out of the swamp.
Kurt thought he was dead before he started moving around, huh?
Yeah, I was like, oh man, this is not good. Because you're having such an issue with the birth, and I saw his heart, how his heart was up going whenever you were having those contractions.
And his heart rate would go down like significantly
Really
every
low.
time I had a contraction, and they wanted me to stop pushing. So
I no joke, man, I thought I was gonna hear one of those flat lines.
It's a long story, but anyway, the bottom line is every time I was having a contraction, his head was being constricted, or his cord also was tight too. So one of those two things were happening, and his heart rate was going down to like
Single
almost
digits.
as if it was going to stop each
Yeah,
time.
I thought for sure I was gonna hear
Thought it was gonna flatline. So even the midwives there got nervous at the hospital.
they all did.
Anyway, so when they pulled him out, Kurt was able to be there, of course, when I had the C-section. And he said that at first he wasn't moving.
No, I just pulled him out and he wasn't moving, and then all of a sudden his mouth went like that, and I'm like, oh, and then you're like, yeah, I don't know what to do. That was great.
Best day of our lives.
Yep. And now he's there.
I know. Perfect little Plu.
Yeah.
So this is actually the card from the hospital that they put on his little thing here. I have a picture. Yeah, here it is.
Oh wow.
In his.
Oh, you did more than I thought. Oh, okay.
In his little thing. That's what they had on him. This is magnetic or alarm actually.
Yeah, I can't say anybody was trying to steal him.
So you can't steal him. But there's his little card. And so that has my last name, the room we were in, of course the day he was born, time he was born, how much he weighed, how long, and this doctor stuff is stuff that they just did by default, of course.
Yeah.
And whether or not I was breastfeeding or bottle feeding. I still have more pictures to print out. So it's just going to be an evolving project over time. And of course I'm going to decorate these pages a little bit. I want Plu that by the time he's older and he knows, he's able to, obviously know, he's older, period. I want him to have volumes and volumes and volumes of albums.
Yeah.
Documenting every month, year of his life. I mean, it's one thing that he has his own Instagram page, but I also wanted there to be actual, something there, that he could look at and have.
Right. Yeah.
My favorite thing to do is when I go and visit my grandmother in Poland, is to go through the albums and look at. We're gonna have to have more than just pictures of him though in there, us too, but we'll figure that out. Are you getting smothered by kisses? He's up at 9:45.
So now what are we doing?
I don't know.
We'll probably go back to bed.
Yeah,
You ready to go back to sleep, buddy?
he's rubbing his eyes.
Oh,
Aww.
he's so snuggle.
Yeah, he is snuggling. By the way, what's the score?
Like 17-16. They're like 1 point away.
It's a close game. Looks like Denver's gonna have this one.
Could be. Yep. Looks like. Unless they pull something out of their hat here. At least they're one score away.
Okay, we're going to bed.
All right, buddy.
I know you guys don't look like you are ready for bed. We'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Good
Bye.
night. Good night, Blueberry. Good night. Come on, wave. Not my phone. Good night. Good night.